In today's video, I want to show you a simple London trading strategy that will change your entire trading. This is what I've been using to profit week in, week out in the Forex market. And only the 1% of traders apply this strategy on a consistent basis. This strategy can work for gold, Euro USD, Pounds USD, or any other instrument. If you apply the 3-step method I'm going to show to you right now, it will drastically improve your trading performance. And if this sounds good for you, all I ask is simple. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video and share this video so that I can reach as many traders as possible. This strategy will only work for what? The London session. I call it the London session secret strategy. So what you need to do is not like any other strategy you've come across. I can guarantee you that. What you need right now is simply previous London session. For example, we have a previous London session here. All you need to do, the London session created a high and a low of the session. Now, these high and lows were produced by banks, okay? And there are some key levels you need to know. So the first step is for you to mark out your key levels. And those key levels are simply, you look for candles with an open and close at the same point at the extreme here. So I'm going to take a line like this and then put it there. This line is your key level. Ignore the wick. The line you are to use is simply the open and close. Draw a straight line across, above, and also below. And this should be done on the 1 hour time frame. Don't go to any other time frame. The time frame you are using here is what? H1. Why? Because you want to be scalping within the London session. So your higher time frame in this case is your H1, and that is where you draw this line, your key level, open and close of the highest 2 bars, open and close of the lowest 2 bars. Ignore the wick, it doesn't matter. So that's your first step. Your second step is then wait for the new London session to what? To open. Okay, this is the previous London session. Now we wait for the current London session. And what you need to be looking at is simply making decision based on this line. If the London session closes below this line, then it means we'll be trading lower for that session. Okay. If it rejects of that line and close above, that means we will be looking for what? Bullish prices. Same thing here. If we close below, we'll be looking for what? Bearish price. But if it wicks and close back in, rejection on that line, we'll look for what? Bullish. And on what time frame will you be looking for these? You can use any lower time frame from 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, or even 1 minute time frame for this. But for this illustration, I will be using the 5 minutes time frame. Now the third step is for you to enter once the criteria is met. Once you meet this criteria, you then enter. For example, if price closes below this, then you look for your entry criteria. In this case, you can use any entry method. It doesn't matter. SMC, you can use support and resistance. Like in this case, this line serves as what? Support and resistance, S and R. Okay. You can use trend line. You can use engulfing pattern. You can look for chart pattern around this area just to look for your entry. It doesn't matter. But in this case, I will be using simple rejection bar and a full bar like this to make my entry decision. So I'm going to jump on the chart to show you how it's being done. So this is the 1 hour chart of Pounds USD. As I said, you can use any instrument, it doesn't matter. This is the previous week. So what you need to do is to mark out those levels on your chart. So in this case, I'm going to mark the levels here. We have this London session now. Now, if you don't understand this breakdown, this orange color represents the London session. I have an indicator to show that for you. This is the FXN Asian session by Billy FX. You can download it and then activate it. So in this case, orange is the London session here. So this is on Wednesday, this Thursday, and this Friday. Those are the London session for previous week. So all you need to do is to mark out those key levels. You can see here we have open and close at the same time there. I'm going to use the magnet tool so that it can match that same level there. So this level here, let me change this to black. So we have this level at the high and the low. For this, in this case, this particular level here, we have there, this for Friday, and so on and so forth. We have this high and low. So let's just plot in this. Now we are entering a new week. So how do we trade this now? In this case, we go to the 5 minutes time frame, and then you allow price to play. This is the level I'm looking at on Monday. Now this is the Asian session printing. Let's go back to the 15 minutes to make it faster. So during the Asian session, I don't trade because here in my country, I'm already falling asleep. Now, as you can see here, this is the London session now. The London session opened. I go to my 5 minutes. London opens. We wait for price to trade to that level. And you can see price closes below. So this tells me that I will be looking for what? Bearish push in the market during this London session. Now the line, what happened in the Asian or New York session does not concern you. Whatever, you are not using that strategy to trade the Asian session. No, because the algo that was used during the London session is different from the algo used during the Asian session. So we are only concentrating on the London session. So now price close came up. This is where I would have entered here. You take your short position at this level here. Let me put up this stop loss above. Yeah, probably target Friday London session area, either before then for a quick, but I like going for 5-hour trade. So let me go for 5 hour. But the main idea is for you to take it to the next zone. So we are in the trade there on Monday. So for those of you that say, oh, should I have to wait Monday, Tuesday before I take a trade using the WDZ, the storyline? You don't have to, because the storyline, if you use the storyline approach with this, it will give you a very powerful combo. So in this case, we watch price trades. Now we have gotten our 5-hour trade here, and you can see here price was moving around, came back up, and then moved lower. 8-hour TP. So this is Monday close. You have banked in a profit. So you are then allowed go back to the 15 minutes so that will be faster. Monday is done. So we allow price. Now eventually you can see price came to the next level. Yeah, to the next level. I didn't mean the London session was still open, because in few hours time, few minutes time, it will end. So there's no need for you to engage in this market. But the idea is from this zone to this zone, that would have given you a very nice risk to reward. Now this Asian session, sorry, oh, we moved too fast. Now in the London session here, sorry for that, we moved too fast there. So our previous London session was on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour here, we don't have here, so we still maintain this because we don't have open and close within this 1 hour window. Because we don't have open and close, we'll maintain this, and then we have a low here. So that low, we have open and close for that low. So on that note, we are going to draw that level out. So we have two levels here, creating a zone. Even though price has moved, I will still show you how to enter that trade. My intention wasn't to do this, but it is what it is. So now, when London session opened here, you can see it traded to that line. The moment it came to that line and rejected, you will have entered the trade here, sell here, stop loss above. It all depends on how you place a stop loss, because this might come up and then take you out. It doesn't matter if it takes you out and say reject, you say enter and then stop loss above. So it's still a win-win situation. Then you target the next level here. This is for a 6-hour trade, and you can see price moved, immediately touched there, rejected, and then price moved to the downside and even went down to this point. This was a quick 7-hour trade for you on Tuesday. That was Tuesday. Let's go back to 15 minutes. Once we get to the Asian session, I'm going to slow down so that this will become useful for you. So this was Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have Tuesday trade even lower to this point here. Then the New York session came in. I made that mistake again, but I'm not going to return it. We are going to find our entry. Now, in our previous session, we have this eye here. We are going to mark that eye on the 1 hour. And we have a low here for this particular day on Friday of the previous week. That was the low there produced, and we also have another low up here. So those are the areas you look for rejection. So if you go to your 5 minutes now, when London opened, it traded up. First of all, it closed above, okay, then all of a sudden we have a close below. So a close below simply means this is a fake out. You can easily enter your trade there for a short. Once the price closed there, you can enter a short and then give your stop loss either above that level, and then where are you targeting the next zone for a 3-hour trade, or you can target this one. But remember, you have to manage your trade very well. So in this case, this is my first level that I'll be targeting, because this is the closest zone, because price can reject off here and then move higher. So on that note, on this day, Wednesday, let's see if we hit our TP, and you can see price came, hit the TP. What do you see here? Price rejection. You can decide to buy here. You can decide to buy here because of the rejection. Once the candle close, you can buy and then target that level here. So we watch price move, and then we hit our TP there. See, within the London session, you had 3-hour here, 2-hour here. That's roughly 6-hour trade for you. The Asian session is ending. Probably you are awake. You come to the 5 minutes here. Now this is the London session. First of all, we need to know our levels. In the previous session, we have a level here. We have these are the two levels we have. So what you need to do is to mark out the previous London high and low. In this case, we have this level. Let's put this level on our chart. And then this level here. Now this is Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are in profit, no loss yet. So on that note, we have multiple areas here, so this might get a bit confusing. On Thursday, now because the way when price closed below, yeah, price closed below, we have a lot of rejection, no much move. So this might be a fake out, okay? So I want to see price close above this. Now the moment price close above this, I will enter that trade for a buy. Yeah. So I'm going to put my stop loss here. Now in this case, because we have multiple levels, you can be taking partials along the way. So on this note, I will target this or this. Stop loss should be below. I can place it below here, but it's always safe, just keep it below. Don't be too greedy, and then target this level here. As price touch each of this level, you'll be taking partial. So this day you might not be banking in huge risks to reward, okay, but all the same you get your trade. So this 5 minutes, we allow price to move. Now as you can see, price moved to this point here, okay, to your target for a 2-point-something hour trade. Now from here, I want to see a rejection, okay. This candle close, I want to see if price close above, I will continue going higher. But if price print a red candle, that's a rejection, then I will look for a short to take this price to the downside. And again, what favor that short, you can combine it with liquidity. Yeah, price taking out this Asian eye, yeah, before it drop. So we are going to print one candle, and you can see price move higher, price moved higher, close above, print additional one more candle. Now you can see this was a fake out. Okay, so maybe this candle closes, I will enter the trade because it has already taken all form of what, liquidity. So on that note, I'm going to sell from here at the close of this candle. I may be wrong, so we look for price to go to the downside there for another 2-hour trade. So on that note, we watch as price move, close below. Okay, price hit our TP here, we will have exited that trade. So this is Thursday. You will have netted 2 here, that's 4. Or if you have held the trade there, you got a 5-hour trade for that Thursday. Thursday here, very technical. You need to practice this with experience in order to know which direction to go. This was a tricky one. Now Friday, this is Friday for the week. So before then, you go to your 1 hour, mark out that zone. You can see we still have the previous zones. We have this level here for the week. Okay, and we have this. So go back to the 5 minutes, and then we watch. And right now we have a lot of price, but we are looking for the 1 hour. The recent 1 hour, I like using different colors. Okay, so let's give it a different color. The low, different color. So let's go to the 5 minutes to look for our entry. So in this case here, now London session opens. Okay, we wait for price to get to any of these lines. This is the line, we didn't get close to it. So touch here, rejection, we can set buy at the close of that. The price didn't touch it, so there's no rejection yet. We have to wait for price to touch. But if you have taken here thinking it touched, it went up, but that wasn't our entry. And here we have a close below, so we are going to sell here. Maybe this can do close. But because I'm not going to take this trade bet, because of the risk reward is poor, we have the areas here. So probably on a Friday we might not have a trade. Okay, so as you can see, price was a fake out, went up here. We didn't take this trade. Okay, but looking at it from hindsight here, you can see that when price closed here, if you took this sell, it knocks you out with a close above, you can enter again from here for maybe a 2-hour trade. So this strategy is very, very useful. You can backtest it with any pair, cryptocurrency, indices, US30, gold, whatever currency pair you want to use or instrument. You can apply this strategy and let me know if this is useful. All I'm asking is for you to like this video, subscribe, and then share this video so that I can reach more traders and improve their trading performance. And on that note, I will see you in this video.